Hey guys, welcome back to the Grovesters. We are going to be packing up our orders today. It was a busy Saturday between soccer and sales, so let's get into what we sold this week. So first up, we have this Barry Sanders Kenner. It was in a lot that I bought for $40. I got 20 of them. And so he sold for $24. So I paid about $2 for him. So that was a pretty good little flip. Right, next up is this vintage depression glass. It's a pink base. This one's pretty cool. I think I picked it up for about $2 at an estate sale. Sold for $22.50. All right, some Roush vintage ornaments. These ones are pretty cute. They have like a mistletoe holly kind of thing on them. I picked them up for, I believe, at a yard sale for like $2 a piece for the box. I went back and forth with an offer on it, and we settled for $13 on these. Some cookie cutter ornaments. We got boxes of these at an estate sale for, I think, $1 a box. Might have been even less than that. But I picked up 3 sets of them, and it sold for $8. Yeah, vintage pennant. So this was in a lot. I got like 10 of them for $20, so like $2 a piece. So we went to the estate sale for video games, or it was a yard sale, sorry. And they posted that they had, I think we talked about it in another video, but they posted that they had video games and Pyrex, and they were selling all sorts of vintage stuff for like low price. So we went there, and we got there at opening so that we weren't there too soon to disturb them. We got them a little early, but not too early. But people were already shopping, so they were already allowing early birds or whatever. And so we walked up, and they had already sold the video games. And I looked over, and a lady had all the Pyrex in her hand, and so I wasn't sure what to do. But they had these pennants, and we had talked about selling pennants. We just hadn't done it yet. We hadn't lucked into any that were worth it. So we picked up all of these pennants, 10 of them for $20, so $2 a piece. This is my second one selling, so I'm already in the profit, and this one sold for $45. So pretty good little pickup there. This is a Disney princess matching game. I believe we picked it up for $1. It's complete. It only sold for 10. Still obviously a good profit, but these are the kind of things that we're starting to move away from, where we don't want to pick up things that no longer have kind of a higher profit. Trying to get away from the $10 items. Sometimes between shipping, having to get bubble wrap and boxes and eBay fees, if it's around 10 or under 10, it just doesn't make a very good profit. If you're doing it in high bulk quantities, like say if I was selling 10 things a day that were $10, it would be worth it. but we just have not had that high of sales on those, so we are concentrating now on higher dollar items. So this guy, I know you can't see him because I've pre-packed him in little box. It's a Department 56. It's a figurine. It's called Ghost of Christmas Future. So I didn't have the full set, so I sold them individually as like replacement pieces. This came from the big lot that I got of Department 56 stuff. We had so many things in that lot that I think we just estimated the houses at like $5 and the figurines at maybe $1. So we're gonna say I paid $1 for him. I went back and forth on an offer on him and ended up settling for $10. This was a fun one. We just picked this up the other day. Western Stampin' Barbie. These are from like the 90s. It's new in box. It was a huge estate sale. We picked up a ton of stuff there, and I don't think I even could register. I don't know. We paid like maybe $1.50, $2 an item, if that. So we're gonna say $2 for the Barbie, and it sold for $55, and I think it sold in under a week. So pretty good buy on that one. All right, these are Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG Brotherhood. It's a lot. With the original laces. I picked these up at a yard sale, gosh, like 9 months ago, and I paid up for them. And then they sat and sat. So I paid $30 for them, and we sold them for $68. Still a decent profit on them. Obviously, we made more than our double our money on it, but they sat forever. I think originally we thought they were going to be over $100 shoes, but the problem with Nikes is they're up and down. This is a primary red number 402 Pyrex bull. It does have a lot of like wear to it, so I put it up for, I believe, $20. I bought it for, I don't know, I want to say, I think I paid $2 for it, and we ended up taking an offer on it for $17. Another fun one, same estate sale. We're going to say $2 for this Barbie doll. It's hard when you buy out like a big lot, and then you have to like count up the items and kind of decide and just do it that way. But $2 for her. She sold for $67.50 on an offer that I sent out, and it sold in less than a week. And this fun little Sarah's attic chair, picked it up for like $1 at the thrift store, ended up selling it, going back and forth with some offers, and settled on $12 for it. And now the worst thing to ship. This came from an estate sale. We bought out a whole bunch of this kind of like Lennox type of stuff. We did well with the other stuff, but this one ended up having like a chipped wing that had previously been repaired and is missing. So it sat and sat forever, and we ended up taking an offer for $17. I think we only paid $5, so we're still in the profit on it, but it's going to be a pain to ship. So, well, thanks for watching, guys, and watch out for our haul from this weekend. We hit some thrift stores and estate sale and yard sales.